Hi, this is Jen Walker, and I wanted to share with you guys some things. You know, I'm a mom of 6 kids, and I'm trying to run out the door, but I've got to get this film for you because I've just been so inspired lately, and it's blowing my mind. And I've been listening to so many things that have really helped me understand things in a whole different light. And you know, the importance of having a health coach has just gotten so strong for me because I'm understanding things that I would not otherwise have understood if it weren't for external information. And to be able to be asked the right questions from mentors and so forth can really get you outside of that cycle that you're in, and you can't see some things. And so I'm so excited because I've been thinking of, you know, these temptations we have. Another word for temptation are urges, okay? You'll have an urge to eat the cupcake or whatever it is. I want you to start associating tantrums from a toddler like an urge. So they're gonna cry if they don't get what they want. And they're gonna scream if they don't get what they want. And they're gonna kind of like, it will like accelerate and then it will dissipate, right? Like at the grocery store. And so I want you to start associating with that. I want you to think of your goals that you have. What emotion is behind your, or not, sorry, emotion. What energy is behind your goal? Because a lot of times if we're trying to get something because of what we don't want, that Scott Wayne Anderson says that. If you don't try to get what you don't want, you get what you do want. Because there's an energy behind that that's very powerful. And I'm coming to learn more and look deeper into my energies and where those are lying. And so I was trying to talk about urges versus a toddler tantrum. And I want you to realize that there's a thought that happens in your mind, and you probably don't know what it is. There's a thought that happens in your mind before you have that urge, okay? So what is the thought that leads to the urge? You guys have to identify that, okay? Number 2 is the hard part is to deal with that emotion if you don't comply with it. Like your body will and brain will be like the toddler who's screaming, you didn't deal with it. But guess what? You can just let it sit there, okay? So it doesn't have authority. The kid cannot make me give them the sucker, okay? It can't make me do that. I have to choose to do that. And so you have a thought, or well, you have your circumstance that you're overwhelmed, and then you have your thought, or whatever the circumstance is, sorry. And then you have the thought around that, and it can create the urge or feeling, and then you'll have the action, and then you'll have your result, okay? So what is instant gratification versus delayed gratification? That's one thing that we have to teach our kids, for them and ourselves, because it happens all the time. People want it, and they get it just like that. How often are you delaying your gratification, even if you can have it? How often are you doing that? Because that will go in line with your long-term goal for your health. Let's see. So, what is an urge? It's an intense desire caused by your thinking, okay? Don't forget that. And do not resist the urge. There's a difference between resisting an urge, which is pushing it away, distracting yourself, giving a replacement, okay? There's a difference between that and allowing it. And how you allow it is that you step back from yourself, you become curious, because we've got to have the right energy. So, that's interesting. Why am I doing that? Why do I feel this way? What could this be? Is there something behind this? And then where do I feel discomfort in my body? Okay? What does it even feel like to be uncomfortable? And without being uncomfortable, you can't grow. Discomfort brings growth, okay? You cannot grow without comfort, and you cannot have comfort without growth, something like that, I don't know. And then also the energy of being grateful is a huge tool. And so I loved that in November, we always talk about being grateful. That causes a really cool, strong energy that you can build to being grateful for different parts of your body, for different things that you have. So when you feel that urge, start thinking about things you're grateful for too. And the more you allow this urge to happen without answering it and without resisting it, the less impact it's going to have in your life. You guys, this is the key and this is the answer. Do not reward your urge. And if you need to, you can plan 24 hours in advance, which is a different concept. And then you have methodically planned out everything that you need to do for that, and that you stick to what you say you want, okay? Because that's a huge key too. Your brain will mess with you. Oh, I said I wanted 1 bite. Well, you gotta look at that too. We can talk about that personally. So I have a challenge for you. I want you to get a piece of paper, and I actually have this all in a document. If you want it, let me know. And you can, there's 100 boxes. I want you to count every time that you really feel that discomfort and that you use the proper energy behind it. And I want you to count to 100 and do an experiment. If you think of these things as an experiment, it's going to bless your life. Instead of thinking of all the things you don't want or all the negative energy that you have. Sorry for the distracting child that's a toddler. I just thought I would fit well because it's her nap time and we got to go in the car. So count to 100, okay? See where that takes you. Have it be an experiment. Maybe it will take you 200. I don't know, but let's have fun and let's figure it out. Love you.